One of the many stars in today's game is Jeremy Lin, and this had to be a special evening for him, the former New York Knick who just burst onto the scene back in 2012 in Gotham. He had a big night. He is standing by with Stephanie Reddy.
Thank you so much, Eric. Jeremy and I were just sitting here watching what you guys were watching, and he said to me he hasn't even seen the play yet, so I'm hopeful that we can get a chance to show him the play while we're here talking. But Jeremy, talk us through a little bit about how that emotional roller coaster was, because Cody Zeller ended up getting what we thought was the game winner, ended up being the game winner, but at first we weren't sure.
Yeah, it was a back and forth game, up and down game. The lead was changing the whole time, and man, that was exciting. And Coach drew up a great play, it worked perfectly, and then Cody put it in on the other end. It was just right here. Oh no, it was just I don't know. I was just looking at my man, and then next thing you know, the ball goes through the hoop. But it was just definitely an emotional roller coaster. Here you go.
Here's the play that you have not seen yet.
Oh, that's close. That's very close.
Yes, took multiple replays, and even when we showed it on our air over and over again, it was so close. But it's almost as if his long fingers were the curse of him, because it was still in his hand when the light lit up.
Yeah, I mean, I got a lot of respect for that rookie right there. Yeah. I mean, he's playing well, and he's playing confident, and you know, you're talking about tenths of a second, and that's a big time shot anyways, even though it didn't count.
Yeah, that's a really good point. So we are impressed with what you guys have been able to do consistently off of the bench. The Hornets team, you are leading the Eastern Conference. You're in the top 3 in that category. What is it like? Do you all talk about your contributions, or do you just go out and play?
We don't talk about our individual, accomplishments. We just talk about, as a bench, what we want to accomplish. And so, me, Jay Lamb, and Spencer, and Cody will talk. And some nights it's going to be, hey, we got to come in and bring the energy like it was last night, like it was tonight. And, just from the San Antonio game, we felt like we didn't do our job coming off the bench, and we didn't give the team the energy we needed. So hopefully these next, in the back-to-back, we want to make sure that we redeemed ourselves.
Well, I love that way of thinking. I love the forethought. But you know what I love, too, is when you all are performing well on the bench, the starters, when they're sitting on the bench, are your #1 cheerleaders. You made a heck of a play. They called a timeout. Kemba was the first one up to celebrate with you.
Man, Kemba, Al, I mean, these are great veterans, great leaders of the team. They're super unselfish, and you can tell you can't fake authenticity when you want to root for your teammates, when you want to support them, and they know that we got their backs as well. And that's the thing about this team, we're so close-knit, and we root for each other. And honestly, it starts with Kemba and Al. They're the leaders, they're the voices, and they set the tone for us, so we just follow.
Well, it's been a lot of fun for us to watch, that's for sure. And a little irony here, because you used to play for that team down the hall, and you used to wreak a little havoc for them, and now you're helping us out.
Hey, man, guys, the guy has a perfect plan, so.
Thanks, Jeremy. Nice job.
All right, thank you.
Eric, Dell.
Stephanie, wonderful job. We talked so much about Cody Zeller and what he did at the end of the game, but we got to give it up to Spencer Hawes.
Yeah.
He's 7 feet 1 inch tall, yet he was the guy entrusted to inbounds the ball, and he did a great job of not panicking.
He really did. 5 assists on the game for Spencer, none bigger than the one he gave to Cody. But as a coach, you have to figure out over the course of time and quickly who you trust in a situation like that. You have to know he's not going to panic. He's going to wait for the first, second option. You heard Cody say at the end of the game, that was not the first option. It was one of the options, but Spencer has to have the patience to let the play develop and find the guy who's open. And that time it was Cody Zeller. He made the right play.
It sure was a heck of a lot of fun. We had to play 8 games, but we finally get the buzzer beater that we wanted.